The sky had always been a place of omens, until one man dared to tell it what to do. In the winter of early 18th century England, the night sky still ruled human fear. Comets were not objects to be studied. They were warnings, harbingers of plague, war, the fall of kings. When one appeared, people prayed. They did not calculate. But in 1705, a quiet, methodical astronomer named Edmond Halley sat alone beneath candlelight, surrounded by ink-stained papers, star tables, and decades of scattered observations. Outside his window, London slept. Inside his mind, something dangerous was forming. Not a superstition, but a challenge. Halley noticed a pattern no one else had dared to trust. 3 comets, one seen in 1531, another in 1607, another in 1682, different generations, different skies, but their paths, their angles, their speeds, they whispered the same story. Not chaos. Not divine whim, but repetition. What if this comet wasn't 3 visitors? What if it was 1? At the time, this idea bordered on heresy. The heavens were thought to be perfect, but unknowable, governed by God's will, not human prediction. Even Isaac Newton's laws were still new, fragile, controversial. To suggest that a comet followed rules, that it could be scheduled like a clock, was to rewrite humanity's place beneath the stars. Halley ran the numbers anyway. Night after night, he recalculated orbits by hand. He adjusted for gravitational pulls, for planetary interference, for errors buried in old records. Doubt crept in constantly. What if he was wrong? What if the heavens humbled him in front of history? Then came the moment of decision. Halley did something no astronomer had ever done before. He wrote it down. He published the claim. Calmly. Precisely. Boldly. The comet would return. Not metaphorically. Not spiritually. It would return in the year 1758. Halley knew he would not live to see it. That was the cruel beauty of the gamble. His reputation, his legacy, would be decided by a future he could never witness. If the comet failed to appear, his name would fade into embarrassment. If it returned, astronomy would change forever. Decades passed. Empires shifted. Halley died. And then, on a cold Christmas night in 1758, telescopes across Europe turned skyward. And there it was. Exactly where it was supposed to be. In that instant, the universe stopped being a storyteller and became a system. The sky was no longer just something that happened to humanity, it was something humanity could understand, predict, trust. From that night forward, the stars were no longer omens, they were promises. If this moment sparked your sense of wonder, help this story reach others. Like the video, share it with someone who looks up at the sky, subscribe for more journeys through human discovery, life left, and leave a comment telling us what moment in science amazed you most.